In the next series of problems, these are going to feel like they're really, really similar and that I'm doing pretty much the same thing. And just be very careful because I'm actually not. There are some similarities about these problems in the way that they're written, which I'm kind of feel uncomfortable with. As far as, I guess the reason why I say uncomfortable is because the numbers work out way too nicely. But I'm gonna go through these problems and try to explain the subtleties that I see in this thing. So we have a laboratory analysis of, you start off with 30.00 grams of aluminum sulfate. Actually, you know what? I keep saying or let me make sure that I have the right. Let's see, SO4, and this must be let's see, SO4 sulfate. Yeah, SO4, and I have a small 3 down there. Just making sure I'm telling you the right thing. Aluminum, yeah, this would be aluminum sulfate. All right, cool. So I have, well, where to go? There it is. All right, aluminum sulfate is composed of 4.731 grams of aluminum, 8.436 grams of sulfur, and 16.833 grams of oxygen. What is the percent composition of each element in this compound? Well, for percentage, that's actually, percentage is a unitless thing. So if you're dividing something, you have to have the same units on top as the bottom, and it's always the smaller thing divided by, or it's not always the smaller thing, but it's usually the what you have divided by, or what you want or what you're looking at divided by the total amount of stuff, and that gives you some kind of percentage, some kind of decimal value. Of course, you got to multiply that by 100 to get the percent. So in this case, this is actually pretty straightforward. It's 4.731 grams of aluminum, that's what we're talking about, for every 30.00 grams of aluminum sulfate, SO4 with a small 3 over there. And that's going to give me 0.1577, but of course I want to multiply that by 100% because I'm going to go with the percentage version of that. So it's 15.77% aluminum. You do the same thing with the sulfur, so that would be 8.436 grams of sulfur and 30.00 grams of aluminum sulfate. And notice how the grams cancel out with the grams. And so I'm left with, of course you do the 100% over there, and you're left with 28.12 of sulfur. And as far as oxygen goes, you got the 16.833 grams of that stuff divided by the 30.00 grams of aluminum sulfate, Al2SO4 3, give me 100% of that, and I'm left with 56.11% of oxygen. So that is the percent breakdown of this compound.